Hello and welcome. This is a brief sequence of just our feel-good stretchy poses to release tension from low back and hips. So, optional props, strap, and something you can use as a block. We'll begin on the back. So easing knees into chest, just like we always start practice with, just easy rocks. Stretching through the back. And take maybe circles with the knees so you can feel down around your SI joint. And then taking the knees open into maybe a happy baby, or I always like frog, or straddle, or a little bit of all three. Start loosening up through the inner hip, inner groin, releasing through the pelvic floor. Reaching arms overhead, kick the legs up. Stretch into the backs of the legs, moving through your ankles, your toes. And windshield wipers. Bend your knees, place your feet a little wider than your yoga mat. And then just slowly take your time with this, no rush. Let the legs rock one way. And then the other way. Feeling this rotation through the thigh bones. Rotation through the pelvis, stretch into low back. And then come back to center and let's set up for figure 4. Pick a side, any side. Your foot over and just draw the legs up. So with your breath here, first exhale and let everything go. Really release the breath. Feel for that 3-part breath. When you inhale, can you feel your low, your mid, your upper ribs spread? And when you exhale, can you let it go all the way out? Even squeeze that last bit of breath out. Make space for these deep, wide inhales. And taking this into more of a dynamic movement, keep the legs, interlace hands behind the head. Inhale, curl the shoulders up. Exhale, send the legs out. So the lower the legs go, the more challenged this is. Pull belly down. So when you inhale, use your bottom leg and really curl. Shin in, that's stretching through hips, releasing through low back. Also by activating abdominal muscles to help release tension through low back. We're just doing a couple of these, maybe 2 more. Last one, pull it in. Keep your legs in figure 4, release head and shoulders down, and take your legs into the twist. You might want to push the knee away. Some days I like to pull the knee in, changing the feel of the stretch. Some days I even like to take more of a half lotus and let the knee open. So just play with where you are today. And then keeping figure 4 legs, bring them back to center. Step your bottom foot out to the side and reverse that. So if having your foot hooked on that outer thigh creates any twinging, any pulling on the knee, then just release that foot to the floor. It doesn't work for every person to anchor that outer leg with the foot. One more full, generous breath here. And then bring legs back to center. Maybe rinse that out. And change sides. Other foot on top, figure four. So you'll notice that your sides are different. You'll have a tight side. Or you might notice that, I should say. I definitely do. So in this position, let's connect to the breath. Exhale to empty. Pause. Empty a little bit more. Inhale, spread through the low back, ribs, middle, upper back. Exhale all the way out. Even at the very bottom of the breath, can you gently bring your legs in just a little closer? So physiologically, when we exhale, that's when the body can soften into a stretch. So we're never pulling or forcing. We're just allowing, just surrendering. One more breath here. Adding the abdominals, dynamic stretching, hands behind the head. Inhale, curl it up. Exhale, send the legs out. Two more. And release head and shoulders down, bringing figure four legs into the twist. Change. Bring them back to center, step bottom foot out slightly, and legs in other direction. Gently release that, knees to chest. Just rinse that out. And then find your way up into a tabletop position. So come on to hands and knees. And let's take your left leg out. So to get more sensation, you're going to slide out towards that leg. To have less, just keep your hips over your knees, moving with breath. Exhale, we round and sit it back. You're going to stretch into inner thigh, hamstring, low back. Inhale, return shoulders over wrists. Exhale, rock it back. Let your feet and toes point whatever way is natural for you. Some of you are going to want them to point forward. For me, they tend to go forward and back as I move my hips. Last one. And then as you sit it back, you'll stay back. Option, keep reaching forward, or maybe reach on the diagonal and get more release down into the QL, into that kind of right flank of your back. Feel for releasing your neck. Let the jaw relax. Let your eyes soften. Use the breath. Inhale into the stretch, into the sensation of the stretch. Exhale to surrender there. Just say it's all right to let go. One more breath here. Ease your way out of that. And take your left leg and cross it behind. So a little knee pile. Now to make this more sensation, you want your feet farther apart. To dial it back, bring your feet closer to each other. So that's how you can up or down level sensation. I'm going to go from the side. Well, cat-cow. Exhale, we round it back. Sit hips towards heels. Inhale, just back off of that. Exhale, soften back. Inhale back. This time when we come back, we'll hold it. So maybe you can sit all the way back. Maybe you need to keep your weight more into forearms. But find a position where you can relax enough. You don't want to be fighting the level of sensation. Can you relax your neck? And can you feel that 3-part breath here? Exhaling to empty. Inhaling low, mid, upper ribs wider. And exhaling all the way out. Take that a couple more times. And gently ease your way out of that. Unwind your legs. Maybe rock it side to side. Maybe even come up into a downward facing dog. Let's pedal it out. Preparing for your other side. Hands and knees, your right leg. Send it out to the side. On your exhale, round it back. Inhale, bring it forward. And back. Forward. This time come back and hold, reaching the arms forward, or maybe like the other side, you took it on the diagonal. Stay for one more breath. And release. Taking your right leg now, cross it behind. I'm going to turn onto my side view. Feet kick apart, feet come back towards each other, your choice. Exhale, sit it back, round through the spine. Go to the edge of the stretch, inhale, back off. Exhale back. So we're just cueing in the nervous system here, just to feel the sensation. It's not a threat. Back off of it. So that when we come back and hold that final pose, the nervous system is going to relax with us. No fight, no struggle. Releasing any resistance. And if you feel internally that you are resisting the sensation, then you've gone too far. Find a level of stretch that you can breathe through, not one that's causing internal tension. Your neck is soft, your eyes are relaxed. Every exhale finds empty, where you surrender just a little more. And those inhales really spread all the way up through side body and through the back area. And gently release. To come out of this, you're going to find your seat. Grab what you're using for a block and a strap, and come onto your back. So we've done inner thigh opening, outer thigh, low back. Now we're going to do hip flexor, psoas release. So take your block under pelvis, like a supported bridge. That one leg stretch out long, so come into a half wind removing here, hugging knee into chest. So the action is really happening on the straight leg side. So feel where the hip flexor is. Feel that stretch there. And you can play. Sometimes I get more sensation if I take my lifted knee out to the side slightly. So this is just a gentle, passive way to release tension through hip flexors, through the psoas, the areas that get tight when we sit for long periods of time. Switch sides. And with the breath here, feel on the out breath, just that ease, giving into gravity. Visualize the in breath moving all the way down through that extended leg, releasing tension through the hip. Changing sides again, you can do the same and keep your top knee bent. It up levels it just a little bit to take the top leg straight. Just creates a little more sensation. change. And then to release out of this, place both feet flat to the floor. Lift your hips. Remove your block. And then as you lower your hips down and extend your legs out, notice just the feeling of brightness through the tops of the hips, feeling of length down the legs. Maybe walk your shoulder blades just a little bit behind you to open up chest. Palms rotate up to the ceiling. Let yourself sigh out. Exhale out any remaining tension. And give yourself some time here, just resting in alignment against the ground. Let your body absorb the work you just did. Resting as long as you're able to today. Namaste.